Musta mga kabayan, Mika here, and welcome to the first episode of Insanity Collective.
Whoa.
With
Whoa, what am I
Calvin.
doing here?
It's Calvin. Look,
Hi.
friend. Hi. Here we play weird games like this visual novel.
I think we should give a little bit of background to this thing before we launch in
absolutely.
immediately.
There's a seductive anime girl right in front of us. We don't want the wrong picture.
I'm assuming that everyone knows about Game Grumps at the very least.
Of course, everyone knows Game Grumps.
Over the Christmas
Please collab with
break,
us.
they played a game called Adolescent Santa Claus. So we did a little bit of digging and figured out that the studio is based in Korea, and they have made other games, and this is one of them.
Yep.
And today we bring you Miracle Snack Shop.
What a solid start to this rabbit hole we're going to embark on.
And the synopsis for this game is our main character receives a snack shop for whatever reason, and just suddenly a portal opens in the attic of the snack shop, and then some queen or something steps out, and that's the premise for our game.
Yep. Perfectly normal snack shop things, you know.
So, this will be a interesting tale, to say the least.
We played a little bit into it just to get the feel of things, but not enough to understand.
We wanted to test if things were working properly for this, so we
also to make sure it's not safe for work.
We did like the first 5 minutes or so, and I don't even think we met the side characters, any of them.
Yes, it's just our protagonist and lots of metaphors.
Oh yeah. So let's get this pain train rolling, eh?
Let's just jump right into. Wait, wrong YouTuber. Right.
Oh, I forgot.
Nice
I guess this is me.
Yep, that's you, Calvin.
My life is like a bowl of shaved ice. At first it was totally empty. With some wishful thinking, I really felt I could become something at the time. The bowl held infinite potential for all types of shaved ice.
Which sentences in? There's a lot of shaved ice. Should we keep track?
Probably.
Yeah, I'll put a counter in the corner or edit something in. That's 2.
It could be a sweet fruit shaved ice for a nice coffee shop date.
3.
It could be a blueberry shaved ice that oozes with wealth and extravagance.
4.
Blueberry wealth and extravagance? Those 3 line up?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yes.
It could be a cheese shaved ice that's a little bit excessive, but fairly sophisticated. What?
If you put cheese in your shaved ice, argue with me in the comments below.
Who puts cheese on their ice cream?
Well, there's cheesecake ice cream, but that's different.
But that still has to do with cheesecake. So your primary food is still technically not ice cream.
You just got those craft cheese squares and slap it on a brick of ice. Gourmet.
Maybe.
That's 5.
It could be a coffee shaved ice. An intelligent and wise man of the world.
Why do those 2 things relate?
I don't know. but
A few minutes
apparently
in and
they
we're
do.
already confused. Oh dear.
A bit sidetracked, but there was also the path of becoming a black sesame shaved ice that has its own unique and mysterious world.
How is that mysterious?
Who puts sesame seeds, or sesame just in general, on ice cream?
It's all Japanese, like, so I think they're called buchi balls.
This is
but those are
Korean.
different. Yeah.
Ha-
Korea, what you doing?
Do we have any Korean fans?
Calvin, I don't think we have fans in the first place.
First video. Anyone from Korea?
Hey, what up, my fans in Guatemala? I know I see all one of you. Yep, I see you in Uganda. I know you're liking the video.
Could be a traditional shaved ice with some local flavor too. But that was... There were infinite possibilities of the kind of shaved ice I could be.
That's already 9.
But to spoil the ending for you, I just became your regular old shaved ice.
That's 10.
Okay. Oh.
Oh.
This was my late teens.
This looks like rice.
It does.
Yeah, but
So
I doubt that.
I wanna let you know. In the 5 minutes we were playing to test this, Mikael.
Yeah.
I counted 40
You counted 40. Well,
in 5 minutes.
let's see if we can beat the record now, or just like see what's happening. Oh jeez.
Even until the ice was being grinded, I had hope.
Too many
Because
decimals.
at that point, I wasn't really that different from anyone else. Or anyone.
Oh,
Not anyone else, just
Oh.
anyone.
just anyone.
Fruit shaved ice, blueberry shaved
One.
ice, whatever it is, everyone is the same when the ice is being grinded. There were people
12.
like that around me.
12.
I had no idea then that I'd just become regular shaved ice, and the guys around me would become all the extravagant ones I've listed before.
Yep, that's 13.
Oh, sorry, all the extravagant ones I listed before, not the yeah.
Yes. Yep. Just to clarify for people at home.
Hold on.
Well,
Hold
Calvin
on.
cannot
Log.
speak
My-
sometimes.
The extravagant ones I listed. Extravagant ones listed above. Sorry, my mind is trying to make the grammar make sense.
Yeah. Since this is all basically like through Google Translate,
This is yeah.
sometimes if we make mistakes, that's because we're trying to fix whatever mess this is.
So much was
mentally.
lost in translation, man.
I think this is a. I don't think the Korean and English stories are even the same.
No, I'm pretty sure the English division of this company got the translations, and we're just like, you know what, we gotta work around it.
Yeah. If anyone who's playing this game speaks Korean, please tell us, because we want to know like the actual story or if anything was lost.
Just flip over to Korean and then figure out exactly how bad this is.
Yeah, we'll put the link in the description.
Of course, there were noticeably different from. There were some were noticeably different from birth. Oh boy.
Oh boy, is this gonna be?
I'm referring to
good.
those like chocolate shaved ice or green tea shaved ice. They bore different colors even from the ice grinding stage. Is this like a race thing?
Are we gonna get the monetized first video in, and we're not even monetized? Calvin, we're gonna get cancelled. Help!
Cancelled before we even start. Wonderful.
I'm too young to be cancelled.
You know, the type of kids I'm talking about. Those who would win awards practically as a hobby. Isn't competing in itself technically a hobby?
Yeah. Wait. Also, was that another one to the counter? So that's 14.
You know,
14.
yes, I believe so.
Yeah. I'll make sure and post.
Those who lead completely different lives from the get-go. Unique you don't see those that often. So let's just forget about them.
Unique you.
Unique you.
Unique you.
Yes. And of
Yeah.
course, unique isn't capitalized, but you is.
Yeah, so it's more like unique you.
Probably.
Like there's an...
I still had a dream at that point. I'm going to become an amazing shaved ice.
15.
I repeat, this is all just an analogy. I'm not sure if you're repeating it, because I'm pretty sure this is the first time you've said that this is just an analogy.
Yep. It's gone a bit too far, sir.
What is that
Oh.
sound, by the way? Is that somebody hitting somebody else upside the head with a tin can?
Yeah, or it's like it needs more cowbell. Just think.
This was my mid-20s, right after I was released from my mandatory military service, to
Yeah.
be more exact.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
So now might be a good time to mention that we suspect that this studio company might actually be from North Korea.
It just specified Korea. We don't know which one.
It says Korean, that's about it. And unless South
Yeah.
Korea has mandatory military service, which we can't find anything on.
Yeah, we
Googled it. When I came back to my senses, I was just a regular shaved ice.
16.
Came back from your senses from what? Did you, like, go into shell shock or something?
Yeah, makes sense. Why do you think he's talking about shaved ice all the time? There's definitely something wrong with his head.
Oh, yeah, okay. Got like, an artillery mishap, yeah?
Yeah. Like, what the heck is that on top? Ice. Or
That's a good
it
question.
doesn't look like a dessert. It looks like some sort of like
So,
gourmet meat on top of rice or something.
so I think that, like, the little pieces in here are, like, beans of some type. Maybe.
Who the frick puts beans on ice?
Who puts sesame seeds on ice?
Who just puts this stuff on ice in general? And we're coming from a place up in the north, known as Beta USA, Canada. So we know all about ice. And this is not how you use it.
For... Yeah,
Mm.
no, this is not how you use ice.
Yeah. Not how you use ice.
You use ice to skate your way to school.
Yep. Yeah.
A regular
That doesn't
shaved
get put on the-
ice that just came out of the military. One you can see anywhere. Lovely.
That's 17. I have a pen and paper that's in the corner.
Oh yeah. None of the freshness, just the same old cliche and lame flavors.
Where do you see just like people out of the military walking about just like normally? Well, I guess it would make more sense since it's like mandatory.
I'm gonna say 1945.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's my best guess on when we will see most people out of the military. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah, but
that.
the background
and...
seems modern. Yes.
Maybe?
Yeah. Like, come on, you don't see old restaurants with those weird ball lights in the corner back there.
Maybe they aren't lights. Maybe they're just like jellyfish hanging from the ceiling.
Yes.
Luminescent
Urban
jellyfish,
fantasy,
yeah.
my favorite setting for shaved ice.
I couldn't believe it, but as soon as I passed the ripe old age of 25, yes, because 25 is old, I became exceptionally lamer.
Life crisis at like 25.
Maybe, yeah. My energy levels were nowhere the same at
25?
At 25. You must be like malnourished or something, which just adds to the idea that this is North Korea.
Yeah, also because you're only eating shaved ice, sir. That's all you know.
True. And I felt my eyes growing permanently dim.
No, prematurely.
Prematurely. At the very least, he acknowledges that this is a little early for him.
Yes, but also like he's dying as we speak.
True.
It's like it's going dark. I see the light. It's just the shaved ice.
But I couldn't admit it to myself. I couldn't accept the fact that I was just a regular shaved ice.
18.
I won't give up. I'll become a unique shaved ice. So you're talking like present day now? What's with this perspective shift?
Yep, makes sense.
But I didn't know back then. What didn't you know?
A lot.
I didn't know that that effort would only let me change the toppings on my shaved ice.
Oh, we're at the 20 mark.
Beautiful.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, hold on. Is that like
What? I think the things around it are almonds.
I think they're like nuts of some type. But what is the orange mist on it now?
The thing on top, it's either frosting or like just poorly drawn marshmallows.
Yeah, okay, well up here, sure, this is marshmallows.
Yeah.
But there's like orange. I don't specks
around the nuts.
Around the nuts, yeah, and it looks like fish eggs or some type. I've seen it on my sushi before.
Yeah, this is for lunch. This is not a dessert shaved ice.
This is a lunch shaved ice.
Yeah, but no, I think it's cinnamon.
As compared to a dinner shaved ice or a supper shaved ice.
Yes, it's specifically lunch. Yeah. It's the beans. You can really tell.
Yes, this was my late 20s. I did try my best, but things didn't work out. I tried and somehow managed to add some toppings here and there, but I had no sense of direction and just took whatever came in my way. So there was only a vague sense of who I was.
This game's hitting a bit too close to home. Oof.
Yeah, I know, but he's also like late 20s, he says?
Yeah.
I think.
Late 20.
So, kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Fair enough. He's on his own. He just has shaved ice.
Life wasn't working out in cookie cutter ways. I'd start
Finally, another analogy that isn't shaved ice.
I'd start one thing and quit it if it didn't work out. Move on to the next and quit again. I still had bits of experience, so the toppings kept piling up. Sorry, so he's saying that he'd like do one job for a bit and then quit, and then do another job for a bit and then quit, right? Isn't that just contract work?
Yeah, or maybe he's like a freelancer who does like one thing or another.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, that's pretty normal actually for some adults.
And you could probably like it's kind of hard to get jobs, but your difficulty doesn't fall too much because you still be doing work, like even in a depression theory.
Yeah.
Also, the other line we need to talk about is the first one here that says life wasn't working out in cookie cutter ways. Of course it isn't. It never does.
Yeah. We're getting all philosophical in this channel, guys.
It's just a hard fact of life.
Yeah, it is.
You don't follow a select path. You carve your own way through. My God, come on, people.
Yes, come on, guys. This is the T. Oh frick! I hit my sound blocky things.
Uh-oh.
Frick. Ow. Fun fact: these are just egg cartons taped to the side of my computer.
Wonderful.
I can't get those big fancy like sound blocking squares from some egg cartons.
Egg cartons work. I've been told books work as well.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on.
And before I even realized it, I had become a messy shaved ice that took a bunch of part-time jobs but had no real skill. Meh.
Okay.
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 Messy shaved ice. Now that's sad. Sure.
I think that's 21, or was that 22?
I think that's 21, yeah.
Yeah, 21.
But I didn't give up. My shaved ice dream wasn't over yet.
Well, that's 22. 23, 24?
I'm going to be a great shaved ice, a successful shaved ice. The more I said it, the more I don't like how it sounds. It sounds like saying successful...
Oop. It's a kid-friendly channel.
So as you can see, I was lost in an infinite abyss when an old high school classmate suddenly showed up.
He's gonna sell you his pyramid scheme. He has like essential oils or something.
In this day and age?
Yeah, probably. MLMs are still a thing.
Those are essential oils are probably at like an all-time high right now.
Yeah, especially with
unforeseen
we can't say that
circumstances.
word. We can't say that word on YouTube. The Kung Flu.
Perfect.
Yep, the Kung Flu.
Basically, another shaved ice appeared in front of me.
It doesn't even look like shaved ice. It looked like a root beer float or something.
That looks like iced coffee.
Yeah.
With a kiwi in it.
Yeah.
Who puts kiwi in their coffee? You know what? Like,
I guess not. Korea, please explain. If this is stuff that's like totally normal for you Koreans, please explain this to us, because we're ignorant.
If this is normal anywhere, I'd like to know where.
Yes, and I'd like to talk to the manager of where.
I was a lost and confused messy shaved ice, but standing in front of me was a sleek-looking coffee shaved ice with alluring words.
That's 2 more, so that's
This
27.
is dumb.
Yep.
From one shaved ice to another, would you like to collaborate with me?
That's how I actually got Calvin on here. Is I just said from one shaved ice to another. You want to collaborate, Calvin?
Beautiful.
That's how this started, guys. The lore of this channel many years in the future.
Okay, the analogy went too far.
Yeah, think?
Yeah, now it's going too far.
You know, after 28 or so.
My
I don't
friend
know, numbers there.
My friend in a tailored suit suggested that we open up an online shopping mall business together.
Amazon!
In North Korea, that would make it the 15th page of the internet.
Yay! First page being North Korean news, 10 hours of just Kim Jong-un dancing, and then just a hypnotism spiral that just says obey for the 3rd channel.
What about the rest of them?
It's all blank, and it's like
all
the
blank
first
pages.
3.
Perfect.
It's like just the other 3 at random.
He said he's very familiar with fashion and plans to import pieces from abroad for sale.
Gonna escape North Korea.
Anyways, he's dressed well. To a shabby old shaved ice like me.
Oh, again?
You're in your late 20s, you're not that old. He was the coffee shaved ice who'd do everything properly. I just trusted him.
Don't you just read the freaking contract, dude?
So
2 more.
So the messy shaved ice began a miraculous collaboration with the coffee shaved ice. Can we just say the freelancer started a collaboration with the business person? Is that too hard? Why are we using shaved ice analogies? It's
the translators
kind of
forgot the word human. They actually were paid more by less they use the word human or person or individual.
Either that, or this game was actually made in North Korea and they wanted to avoid those words to stop giving people ideas.
Yes. That's 32.
The outcome was obvious. Was it?
Maybe.
Doesn't everyone see what's coming when they hear I opened a business with my friend? I don't know.
Channel for future generations to enjoy. Right, friend?
Technically, a YouTube channel is a business, yeah.
Yes.
So let's
support us. Well, I have a Ko-fi. I don't know what Calvin has. If you live in the Alberta area, just like get a plane and fly around and make like using clouds and stuff to spell "Thank you, Calvin" just in the sky.
This is gonna somehow, some way, this is gonna take off, and I'm gonna look up tomorrow in the sky, and there's just gonna be
"Thank you, Calvin"
smoke screens of just spelling out "Thank you, Calvin" in like cursive.
Yep. And I still have my Ko-fi. Link in the description.
And so the outcome, no period, no full stop.
Yeah.
Was us putting pixelized toppings on our shaved ice.
It's dubious food in Breath of the Wild.
True. This is my present situation.
Oh yeah, 33.
This is an indirect portrayal of... Oh no. How do I say that? Swahola? Swaholsha Cha 31. We're gonna
That's real smooth.
We're gonna shorten that to Swahol.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I'm probably butchering the hell out of that.
Yep.
After a failed joint business venture is left with his friend's enormous debt. What happened to your friend? Is he dead?
Yep,
I crashed down like a Jenga tower from pouring more toppings than I can handle. Okay, don't
Jenga
use...
copyrighted? Can we say that?
Jenga's fine.
Yeah.
Don't use one analogy and then immediately launch into another. This is so confusing.
I lost count. I'll just do it in post. It's like 33.
Oh, I'm actually speaking now. Oops. Well, this is definitely no good. Got distracted.
It's been how many minutes?
I don't know.
Time flies when you're cringing with friends.
That's how I ended up making shaved ice here. I don't... Oh, there we go. I do. It's been like almost 30.
Alright. This is just a goddamn epilogue.
We haven't even like seen anything yet. We've been staring at this photo for the entire time.
Yeah. Yep. I guess it's gonna be a bit more podcasty.
Oh, I skipped too many steps.
No. You should have skipped more. You should have just jumped off the stairs. This is a bit much.
Maybe you should stop talking about shaved ice and just make it. I forgot. The following tragic compilation between the coffee shaved ice and the messy shaved ice. There's a short epilogue.
Is that DLC?
Is this a prologue in theory? Because it's before the story?
Oh yeah, prologue.
Why is this an epilogue then? Epilogue sounds too grand, so let's change it to something more simple. Cookie shaved ice.
This dude has probably shell-shocked from a war and has come home and his only comfort in rationalizing things is through shaved ice.
Yeah. This is whole new levels of horrendous. Something tells me we're gonna need to segment this.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know that thing you see when the movie ends? Cookie shaved ice.
What? Oh, we're still saying epilogue. Okay.
No, we're saying cookie shaved ice. Which
means
apparently
epilogue
is...
in North Korea.
Is that what epilogue translates to?
Yep.
Kind of like human translates to human shaved ice? Oh god.
Please send fan art to please send fan art of the human shaved ice.
Don't, please don't. I do not want to end up on a list somewhere.
Better early than later, Calvin.
True. I searched the entire nation to find my friend in hiding, and never found him. But I found his parents.
So he just left North Korea. He's gone.
Is that what it was? Was he using the business venture as a scapegoat to get out of North Korea?
What he did was he got the clothes and he was supposed to ship them back to North Korea, but he got on the boat and just left.
Yes, probably.
Yeah.
He'd already run off to another country, so it was impossible to get him to pay. I told his parents of my current situation, and seriously as I could. He sounds condescending here. Your precious son left his debt under my name and ran off. What do you think I should do? I felt like a vicious loan shark saying that. You sounded like a vicious loan shark saying that.
Yep.
Adolescent Santa
vibes.
Yeah, Adolescent Santa, the loan shark. Are you
We're
part
gonna
of
play that
the?
eventually on this channel.
Are you a part of the ADS loan shark company?
Yep. That he was secretly a Santa. Oh, my turn.
Oh, different character.
Yep. We don't have that kind of money right now.
Okay. I should just be thankful that he at least acknowledged it? Question mark? It seemed like there was a silver lining even for the shaved ice in a never-ending fall. Where are we falling?
What does that mean?
Are we falling down the stairs?
Yep. That's how many steps he skipped. I have a small eatery in the neighborhood. Will that do?
Well, we're asking for money, yeah? And you're giving us a building instead?
Yeah. As you do.
Well, I guess in theory you could sell it, or maybe you could run a company on it, like an eatery.
Yeah. Yep.
Although I'm not
I
sure.
don't know
we
why
call
I
it an
give the
eatery.
dad like the Patrick voice, like, is mayonnaise an instrument? I don't know why I give him the Patrick voice. Close enough.
Sure.
Yep.
Eatery? So I gained a small eatery. To be more exact, he lent it to me until it would pay off the debt. But once I received it, I heard something funny from the real estate agency. Hold on, sorry. If he lent it to you, what does that mean? Do you own the property or no?
And is running it, but has to just until he pays off his rent. I don't know business.
No. Someone died in that place and it's haunted. Oh,
As you do.
So how did they die? Did they slip on ice and then break their neck? Did they fall down the stairs?
No, Calvin, it's the human shaved ice.
Oh, it's the human shaved ice. Yes, of course.
Yep.
The building has a lot of superstitious rumors, so it won't sell, and no one wants to rent it either.
Follow the Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters, yay.
Yeah.
I felt tricked, but oh well. I should be grateful I have this at least.
Yeah, like,
So
for
just
something that's haunted, it seems pretty well done in the background. Like, it looks clean, everything looks in order.
just because you have a ghost doesn't mean your shop needs to be run down.
Yeah, fair enough.
So
Like
just
Casper's there working the counter.
a Waterdeep campaign.
Oh man.
So
Magic Collective D&D guys soon, maybe.
maybe
Maybe.
we might get some of the other people who may join us here as well on that. Yay.
Yeah.
So just overnight, I became the owner of a snack shop I wanted to change the signage and menu, but didn't have much cash in hand, so I opened up business right away. The eatery was called Miracle Snack Shop. I was hoping
That's
so.
the name of the game.
They normally sold spicy rice cakes and tempura, but now that summer was coming, they began selling shaved ice.
And only shaved ice.
Nothing else, just shaved ice. Since
Yeah,
the equipment
41.
Since the equipment was there, I ended up making shaved ice. It took time to practice making shaved ice, and this was the result. You're saying you're at 41?
42.
You're just saying you're at 42. Okay.
42.
I guess I'll start marking then, because I was at 40.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha. I got rid of my failed shaved ice. 43.
43? Not even sure if that's the right number at this point. Shaved ice has lost all meaning. We need to say the word over and over again.
I'm pretty sure shaved ice didn't have a meaning to begin with.
Fair enough. The true treasure was the shaved ice we made along the way.
What kind of shaved ice, though?
It's Napoleon.
Napoleon.
Yep.
I looked around the place and don't see a single customer. Empty as usual. When I looked over the store, I heard that when I took over the store, I heard that business wasn't great, but I didn't realize that it meant 0 customers. Time inevitably flies. There's actually a bigger issue than not having any customers.
What do you mean? That's the kind of the point of the... Okay.
Or maybe not. Realistically, I guess it's a bigger problem that I don't have any customers. Come to think of it, it's hard to compare. The real estate agency said something strange. Apparently this eatery is haunted. Oh. Yeah, you mentioned.
Yeah.
They're not sure, but so rumors say. I'm not really superstitious, but it never feels good to hear something like that about a store you're managing. It just nags at you. Maybe that haunted something. Why is that in brackets?
Once you do New Game Plus, it'll actually complete to be like, here's the actual haunted something from before.
Is there New Game Plus?
I sure hope not.
Yeah, same here.
Because Calvin bought, you also bought the DLC, so.
Yeah, there was an after story with it for one of the characters.
Yep.
So you can look forward to that as well, I guess.
Yes.
If we're not already on like episode 3 by now.
Yeah.
Because we're 40 minutes in.
Yeah. I think this is probably like 2.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I guess the question is, are we gonna do intros for them? But we'll talk about that afterwards.
Yeah.
Maybe that haunted something is why no one comes here.
Yep.
I still don't give it much serious thought. I didn't see ghosts in my sleep or anything like that. Rumors are only rumors. At least that's what I thought before the thing appeared in my attic.
The thing.
I guess the synopsis kind of told us. I'm guessing it's the portal?
Or, the Fantastic Four is the thing.
Oh, the Fantastic Four is the thing, yes, of course. Oh, why we're fading to black?
Oh.
Where are we? What?
Is this the Oh, thank God, gameplay!
We didn't buy a visual novel for gameplay. What the hell are you talking about?
Proceed with the story through action. You can acquire additional likability points and recipes through action. Some actions require money.
Some action require money.
Oh, some action. a singular action.
So before I click on this, let's do a quick synopsis here, or
Yep.
not synopsis, but let's take a look at this menu. At the bottom we have 4 tabs, and I guess they make sense. But at the top it says day 1 and day 302 end game.
Thanos is coming in. Thanos is coming in a certain amount of days. We gotta prepare. It's end game now, boys.
It says we have 0 skill and 0 fame, but we have $10.
Same. Same for me, except the $10.
Well, I don't anymore because I spent them on this game.
It's okay, money well spent.
Okay, let's there's a little let's click on this action, I guess.
Oh, gotcha like looking thing in the.
I'm glad you pointed that out because I was about to as well.
Yeah. Also, before we continue, this music's a bop.
Yeah, for a game of this quality, this is pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm guessing if we're cutting episodes now might be a good time before we get into more.
Yeah. So like, subscribe, blah words. Cut.
If this is like already 3 episodes in, sorry, we're not doing outros for it already.
Yeah.
We'll probably come up with some other workaround.
And fade to black.
Fade to black with a to be continued sign.
Yeah. There we go.